If you're in this point in your business and you're wondering how you can sell anything, you're struggling with selling your product, I'm going to be explaining some few things that you need to start incorporating in your marketing. This is because the job of marketing is to stir up the desires of your audience before they can buy. You need to stir up the desires of your potential customers before they turn to actual customers. Until you understand how to use the right language in your marketing, the right messaging in your marketing, you're going to be struggling a lot. So for you to understand the kind of messaging you should be using, you need to come to the point to understand that there are different type of customers. In as much as you have identified your ideal audience, you know who your ideal audience are, you know their age, their gender, their locations and demographics, everything in between. You also need to know the kind of messaging to put out there to be able to stir up the curiosity for them to buy, to be able to stir up the desire for them to demand your product and buy from you. Now, for you to do this, you need to know how to classify your customers into different personals. You need to know how to classify different customer profiles for your audience. You need to know when to use the right product, how to position your brand, how to position your product so that it will make it necessary. These are some of the things you should be doing in your marketing for you to make more sales. Welcome, my favorite person. So, if you're just joining here, welcome to my channel. And I want to tell you that you are my favorite person for joining, and you're welcome to my community. On this space, I talk about everything that has to do with how you can grow your business, online marketing, art, and things that will help you make more money online. Just so you become part of this community, all you have to do is to subscribe and turn on the notification button so that you don't miss out on any of my videos. For you to make more sales, you need to understand that buyers buy for different reasons. Customers are buying for different reasons. And until you understand that as a business person, you're going to struggle a lot. You need to understand why a customer will buy what you're selling. What is their desires? What is pushing them to buy? This will help you in your marketing message. And for you to get started, you need to know how to classify your product into these four profiles of for your customers. This is going to give you a clear picture of the kind of messaging you need to put out. So the first reason why people buy is because of necessity. They have necessity for it. So therefore, you have a customers that are driven by necessity. You have necessity driven customers. These people are buying this thing because they feel it is necessary. They need it. But if you want to position your product as a necessity kind of product that it is something people cannot do without, you need to ensure that you are using essential instead of optional in your marketing. That means you are telling your potential customers, or you come across a customer that wants to buy from you and you discover that this person really need this thing. The thing you need to do is to position your product or your service as something that is essential, something that if they did not do it, they are going to face a big consequences. So you're going to make them understand that they are going to do this. If not, they are going to face a certain kind of consequences. It is not optional. You need to position your product that it is a must have. It is something that they just need to have. So let us assume that you own a maternity brand. You sell maternity brands, clothes for pregnant women. You want to make your product a necessity, something that is essential. So therefore, you're going to be using your marketing message. You're going to frame your product as something that is a must have, something that is necessary, is comfortable for pregnant women. You're going to be telling your audience about the safety, the confidence during pregnancy if they have to get your product. So some of your marketing message could be your pregnancy is tough, but your wardrobe should not be. Growing belly deserve clothes that grow with it. Or let's say you offer a service-based business and you are a lead generation expert for businesses. You're going to position your brand as something that is essential. How effective lead generation is for businesses. Like if they do not invest in it, it is critical for the survival of their business. You need to explain to them how bad it is if they are not investing in generating leads. This is you positioning your brand as something that is necessity, as something that is must have. There is no optional. So whatever product you are selling or service you're offering, look out for ways that you need to position your brand so that it will look as essential. You need to position it to be essential, not optional. You need to ensure that your marketing message is speaking to your audience because you have customers that are driven by necessity. Next one is convenience. Now, they are convenience driven customers. This kind of customers, they want something that is free. They want something that is they don't have to put in any effort. So as a business person, you need to frame your product. You need to frame your marketing messaging as you are offering a product that is stress free, that is, talk about the speed, talk about the enjoyment, something that will not stress them. There are people that just want to buy something that will not stress them. So you need to learn how to position your brand in that way in their mind by telling them that your product or your services will help them to get things done faster, to get things done easier, to help them, enjoy their things and relax but still get things done. So let's say, for instance, you are a baker. You have to position your brand as something that solves stress for your or customers, as something that help them to have enjoyment. So you can position your marketing messages as maybe for people that are last minute party, maybe they plan the last minute party. You can always tell them, oh, that you got them covered. You are going to help them to bake good cake, even if they have a last minute order. Also use marketing messages like, if you are too busy to bake, these are homemade delicious cookies or whatever you want to, you are trying to sell. You can use that because there are people that they can bake but they don't have that time. So this your marketing message will help them a lot because they'll feel that, oh, I can get this thing free. I don't need to stress myself in the kitchen and start baking. Let me just go to this baker and buy the products. Or you're an event planner, you can even tell your audience how you are going to take care of everything. They don't need to stress. All they have to do is just to dress nice and come to their due day because you're going to handle everything. These are marketing messages. These are things you should be using. So therefore, if you're thinking of how to sell your product, because marketing is you selling one thing in different ways. These are different ways you can position your product. You can position your product as a necessity. This can be a marketing message that you can be putting out there. You can also do it as a convenience store for people that want things that are easier, stress free, and this is going to help you in marketing your product and help you to also sell out. Another reason people are buying is because of prestige. There are people that want to feel among the status, they want to be there, they want to belong, they want premium, they want luxury. There are people that buy because of this. So as a business, know how to position your product as something that is premium, as something that is elegant, as something that is just exclusive for them. You know how to brand your product and use it in your marketing message. Understanding that you have customers like that, a profile of customers who are buying because of prestige, because they want to feel among. You need to also position your brand this way. You need to look out for your marketing message, how you should put out content or whatever marketing means you are using. Talking about the status they get when they use your product or your services, the luxury they tend to enjoy and everything in between. Fourthly, you have customers who love to explore things, right? They want to try out things. They like adventures. You have customers that want to exploit. They want to try things. They want to see things. So therefore, you have to also use this kind of marketing message for such customers. You need to know how to infuse it for customers who want to exploit. They want to try this thing out. You need to know how to put marketing messages. So you are selling cars, right? You can always talk about how the car, the speed, the innovation. There are people that want to exploit things like that. So therefore, you can utilize that in your marketing message. So these are strategies. These are ways that you can emphasize on your marketing. There is no one size fits for all. You just need to understand what works for your brand and understanding that in your target audience, there are reasons people buy. You need to understand that and always use that in your marketing message. This will enable you to sell. Even if you come across a potential customer that maybe send you a DM or you come across them, maybe they came to your store or things like that, you need to understand the category they fall into and then you position your brand as that. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, share, and turn on the notification button